I'm Ragnarok, and welcome to the Reckoning. So welcome back, everyone. So recently, the Elvanor faction has been reworked and been given two sub-factions, the Order of Aracanum and the Order of Revelation. So in today's video, we are going to showcase everything you get when you choose the Order of Aracanum. So let's get into how we get there. Okay, so first things first, we released the Elvanor quest video prior to this one. So if you want to go through all the steps that you need to and find all the and know how to complete the quest in order to get to the point to choose your sub-faction, check out that video too. It's called the Elvanor Sub-faction quest. But basically, you have to choose your faction. At level 80, you come back here, you go through the portal, you talk to the guy in that video, he gives you a quest. You have to go find all the items, which, trust me, go check out that video because it shows you where all 5 of the talismans are, because they are kind of a pain to find. And then after that, you come back here. So let us go into the Elvanor Sub-faction hub. All right. So once we're here, we complete the quest. Now we can choose either the Order of Arcanum or the Order of Revelations. And today, we are going to choose the Order Arcanum. Now, I already did this part, so I already talked to it. It says you already selected your sub-faction, but this is where you're going to do it. You're going to talk to the guy with the white. If you can't remember, just remember the white banner. And these are the items we're going to go through. Okay, so as in usual fashion, here is the Order Arcanum. Now, these are the items they get, and then we'll go through all the weapons and magic stuff they get right after that. So, as we always do, we like to start with the banners. These are the Order Arcanum banners, or the Order of Arcanum banners. The pole, the large, the medium, and the small. I'm loving all these reworks. These reworks are amazing. As usual, I like it. The dragon with the little orb in the middle and stuff like that. Pretty cool. I like it. The design's clean. It kept the little, the white look from the original Elvanor banners. A lot more detail. Next, we have the Council Throne. They have a nice little, any kind of thrones you add into the game, I really, really like. And it's a little different. Little stone. Let's sit in it real quick. Oh, yeah. I bet this thing looks insane at night. But I definitely like the stone look. Okay, so the next thing we have is the spawn of Neevyra, maybe? So, really cool. Lynx cat. I think it's the Lynx, right? Let me know in the comment section below if I'm wrong. But, so I have it, and I actually did level it up to level 20. So, we can take a look at the stats. As you all know, as I say in every video, this is RNG, so you may not get the exact same numbers at level 20, but this is a maxed out spawn of Neevyra. Pretty good. Actually, pretty high HP for a pet. And this one I got really lucky with the stats for the most part. Well, survival maybe not, but pretty good. I like it, and it's a really cool design and stuff like that. All right, next thing we have is the Relic Stands. Now, this table... Don't look at this table. This is not part of the sub-faction. I just needed something to put these on. But let's take a look. So basically these stands are, this is what you get right here. This stand right here. Now there's one stand for each of the relic. You can see this one's Storm Relic Stand. This is the Nightmare Relic Stand, so forth and so forth. So there are 5 relics currently in the game. Now if you're not sure how to get relics, you basically get them by beating certain bosses in the game. Right now there's only 5 of them. A lot of people ask. These are the relics that you put in the faction hall on those big pedestals. The 6th one has not been added yet. When the 6th one is added, that's what this is basically a placeholder. If you put any other relic in here, as you can see, I have the spectral relic in there, it will not show. So this is a placeholder because the 6th one's not in there. But, you know, it's a good place to put the relics temporarily until we actually can put them in the faction hall and do whatever we can do with those. Who knows? But I'm sure that update's probably coming, you know, in the nearest future. I'm sure it's going to be a big update, though, whatever the relics are going to be used for and whatever that big door in the faction hall does. So, either way, pretty cool place to put your relics. You know, you can show it off in your base. Plus, you know, some of these ones you get from certain bosses that you're probably going to kill multiple times. So, it's kind of nice to just have somewhere off to kind of like flex and show off, oh, hey, I beat this boss this many times and stuff. Kind of cool. The other thing is, I mean, it does do a passive gossamer generation. So, you know, a little bit of a, you know, silk farm for you. I mean, it's not a crazy amount of silk, gossamer, and stuff, but it's, you know, anything's free, right? It's passive. All right, so next thing we're going to look at is the Arcanum armor. So, and the Elite Arcanum armor. So we have 2 armors. They look exactly the same, so there's no difference between the normal and the Elite variant. And basically, it's a retextured, skinned of the starter armor for the Elvanor faction. So pretty cool, nice color. It has the Elvanor purple and stuff like that. It has some brown stitching and stuff like that, so it's a little different. As far as the armor itself, we'll take a look at the this is the Elite, so this is the normal. It is a light armor. There's your stats on it, and it gives bonus to accuracy. As far as the elite, and we will put the elite on real quick, just so you can see there's no visual difference. I'll click on all of them first. There you go. Heat protection. There's your armor stats and accuracy bonuses. And again, there's your visual on the armor. No difference. At least not that I noticed. Okay, and before we go test out all the weapons that you get with the Order of Aracanum, I just want to give a huge shout out to our Patreons and Elite Patreons. Thank you so much for everything you all do. I appreciate all the support. If you're interested in becoming one of the Patreons, definitely check out the link in the description below. I've currently gone through and added a couple of cool features to the Patreon tier list and stuff like that. So there's some new cool things that you could get for supporting the channel. Like I said, I appreciate all you, and let's get back to it. All right, next thing we're going to go over is the Spear of the White Temple and the Elite Spear of the White Temple. I'll show you right here. Here we go. It's a one-handed weapon, bonus to strength. The Elite one, same thing, just higher damage and bigger bonus to strength. So pretty cool. As far as the weapon itself, it is a very unique weapon. It looks like it's going to be one of the javelin type things. It acts like it with your light attack. However, with your heavy attack, it attacks kind of like a katana. So you're basically getting a javelin katana hybrid, which is kind of cool. It's a little something different. The attack's a little different. Let's take a look at what it looks like. Okay, and here's a nice close-up of what the javelin looks like. I like the little runes on it. The blade's kind of clean. The wrapping, the stitching, again, detail. The detail on some of these weapons is just insane. So I definitely like it. Very mean-looking weapon. Okay, so the next thing we're going to go over is the Summon Earth Element. This is an Earth magic, so if you click on it, you can see requires tier 5 Earth. Well, okay, well, it requires tier 5 Earth magic. I'm going to use an Earth magic 1, but either way, you need the 5th level of Earth magic to do it. I'm going to use it on the Earth magic weapon. You can use it on the Druid Staff, which we'll go over next. That does shoot Earth magic, as you can see, but I'll use it on Earth magic weapon just for demonstration. So what this does is it summons, an Earth Elemental. This thing looks cool. So it looks like Rotworm, retextured at the top. Got lots of mushroom textures there. It's got this green, glowing green thing right here. Now, the one thing to say about this will attack allies. So this is not a follower of yours. It won't only attack enemies. If you have if you spawn this in the middle of a camp, it's going to attack everything in the camp. But if you have a thrall following you, your thrall is going to attack this, and this is going to attack your thrall. So just make note of that. This is not something you want to roll into a Stormhold legendary camp and attack with while your thrall's going through the attack also. So that's the death animation because it is a summon creature when it dies, so it doesn't drop anything or anything like that. So just makes note that if you're going to spawn that in, make sure you don't have any allies near it or any allies that can be attacked by it. And just for sake of showing, I do have the Summon Earth Element dragged onto the Druid of the Staff. I'm going to do a light click, and there you go. Okay, so the next thing we're going to look at is the Druid Staff and the Elite Druid Staff. I'm going to take a look at for you. So here we go, two-handed weapon. It basically is a staff. It's a weapon. It doesn't have any attack power other than it has to be loaded. So what I do is I'll put on the Elite Staff real quick. I don't have any ammo shot on it. If I try to light attack or heavy attack, it does not do anything. If I try to do an ultimate attack, it doesn't do anything. It just says no ammo. So you can kind of think of these as like bows. It's no different than the Earth magic weapons themselves, or it's the same thing. It has to have a magic spell loaded into it. Now, if I load in summon in here, and then I'll just use Earth Boulder, just one of the Earth attack magics. It doesn't matter. You load it in, so you just drag your weapon into the thing itself, and there you go. And there's your ammo. You have to make sure you have these because every time you cast a spell, it's going to use one of these, just like arrows. So here's the stats on the first one, bonus accuracy. Here's the stats on the second one, again, bonus accuracy. It's Earth magic. So the light attack. So I'll do the light attack of the regular one, and that's the elemental because that's what I have loaded in there, right? Now, if I do the light attack on the elite one, which is the one I have Earth Boulder in, it actually shoots Earth Boulder. So there you go. And it will do whatever the spell is. Now, the difference with the staffs are there's a couple differences. The staffs have a unique heavy attack. And they have a unique ultimate attack. Your ultimate attack is your control or whatever your kick button is. That will be your ultimate attack. Your heavy attack obviously is your right click or your heavy attack. But the other difference is staffs don't use as much stamina up as if you use the regular Earth magic up. if you use the earth magic for the spells, you're going to get a greater stamina drain than you will with the staffs. So it's something just to keep note of. So let's take a look at the heavy attack for the Druid Staff. And this is going to give you a knockdown, and then you're also going to get 4 stacks of burn on there. The range isn't massive. There you go. That guy just came into the range. There you go. And as you can see, you got some burn. This one of these had the full 4 stacks on there, and you can see the burn still going. So it's kind of nice because it does do a knockback, and every time they come within range, they get knocked back. So you don't have to worry about being attacked while this spell's going off. So that was your heavy attack. Now this is our control attack, your ultimate attack. And this does a little bit of a knockback instead of a knockdown. This one doesn't stack any kind of debuff or anything. It just does a bunch of attacks. And as you can see, did a good amount of damage there. Just to say, I do have full 50 points in accuracy. So that is the kind of damage you're looking at with a full 50 points in accuracy. And again, let's take a quick look at it. So here's the staff itself with the textures. Let's move around. It's kind of the mode I'm in right now. The movement's kind of janky, so just be careful. Don't mind me. But yeah, this is a pretty mean looking staff. I love the design too. Some of the artwork that's been added in Age of Calamitous lately has been really, really high quality. I really like it. So, and I love this wings look with the green crystal. Nice. And before we move on to the last couple items, just want to make note, if you're interested in looking for a community to ask questions, to hit me up, better than sending DMs or, you know, just kind of randomly scoping out there and trying to find stuff, join our Discord. We have an amazing Discord community. We have a lot of different server owners in there that run a lot of different mods. So it's not just with our community server that's open to all Discord members that runs Age of Calamitous. There's other ones. A great place to ask questions. Doesn't matter if you're a beginner. If you look at a video and the video is outdated and stuff like that and you want to know more information, come into there, post a question. You may not always get an answer, but it's a good place to check out. So come check out Discord. Also, if you're looking to support the community more, check out our second YouTube channel. We do a YouTube channel for Minecraft, so definitely check that out. I have a link for that in the description below. It's for Ragnarok MC. It's a great way to support the community. Come over, hop in the comment section, say hi, I'm from your other YouTube. I'd appreciate it. It would help me out a lot. Otherwise, let's check out the last couple items. Okay, so the next weapon we're looking at is the Dradon Staff. So right here it is, Dradon Staff. Here's 2 weapons. It's the exact same as the Druid Staff. Bonus to encumbrance, which I believe should be 10 points. Yep. So 10 points for normal items. It's always 12 points for elite items. And then armors are 12 and 15. So 12 for regular, 15 for normal, if I remember right. I could be wrong. We can actually check, can't we? Yes, because I'm wearing the elite right now. That's 15. Also, I know a lot of people are asking in the comment section below, how do you get all these? I'm in admin mode right now, so I'm able to max out all my stats. As you can see, I have the full 50 points. That's just for sake of the video. It makes it easier. I do a lot of different videos in this world, so I just leave the stats up unless I'm testing something specific, just to answer those questions, because I always get them. So, Dradon Staff is a fire magic. So you have to drag a fire magic into it. I'm going to drag Fireball 4 right into it, as you can see. So, as with any other thing, boom. And your light attack is going to do whatever magic you drag into it. So it doesn't really matter. I'm just this fireball. So this is what fireball looks like. All right. So the heavy attack for this I actually really, really like. I'm going to do it right here. And there you go. It's like a dragon breath. Let's see if we can do that from the... Oh, yeah. That's cool. And that does add a burn debuff. I think it can add up to 3 stacks, if I remember right. Let me take a look. Yep, up to 3 stacks. The ultimate will do a bleed debuff, and it will add up to 4 stacks of that. So, this is going to be the ultimate attack, your control ability. And a little bit of a knockback also. A very small knockback. And you can see 4 bleed. Okay, and as far as what the staff looks like, there you go. Again, really cool design. I like the little plate that's right there on like the above the hand and stuff like that. It's kind of interesting. Let's see if we can look at, does that plate have anything on it? No, it's just a metal plate. But that's pretty sweet. That dragon staff is nuts. All right, and last but not least, Nyloths Enhancement. So, Nyloths Enhancement is a armor, or it'd be an armor enhancement. I actually knew, I was just messing with you. But so it's no different than like an armor plate and stuff like that. You just drag it onto an armor. As you can see, I already did it here. So what I'll do is I'll drag it onto, so we have the Elite Frost Knight armor right here. As you see, they're exactly the same durability, same damage, armor value, 450. So I'm gonna drag it onto this one right here. There you go. So now we have 450 and 5500. Now we have 495 and 4100. So we literally went up 45 points in armor value, and we lost what? Was that 1400? Yeah, so like just shy of 1400 durability. Not too bad. For this one, I did this one already, so 170, and we go up to 215. So again, that's 45. Pretty good. I mean, that's a pretty sick armor enhancement. So a lot better than the armor padding that you get from the vanilla game. That's going to make these armors pretty nuts. Okay, and that's pretty much everything that comes with the Order of Aracanum. I'm actually really liking the sub-faction. I have a really hard time. I obviously have already checked out what the other sub-faction has. This one is not as clear-cut for me. A lot of the other ones I've mentioned in the videos, it's pretty much I know what sub-faction I want to choose. This one, both sides have some really, really cool items. So stay tuned for the next one. I'm going to be dropping that one shortly. Definitely hit the sub button so you get notified as soon as I drop it. Also, it obviously helps the channel. Give a thumbs up if you like the video. Lets me know to keep doing these videos and stuff like that. And if you have any questions or comments, put them in the comment section below. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next one. As always, fear the reckoning.